Good morning from Torrevieja. I'm back on the road. Yesterday I enjoyed a little bit of the sightseeing with my Airbnb host. He took me to some places and it was really nice and I really loved it and I thank him for all of that. Back on the road today. Today's destination is Alicante. That's going to take me about 50 kilometers. So we have a lot of riding and pedaling to do for today. It seems like a very hot morning. I would even say it might be like about 25 degrees, maybe even more. For now there is no wind, so it's perfect cycling day today and I think I'm going to make it. It's not such a big and such a hard ride. There are not so many uphills and those uphills are not even so high, so it's going to be fine. Take care, safe travels, and see you later. I'm in Santa Pola. I just crossed very beautiful salt lakes. Some of them were even pink, which I thought that it's only happening in Torrevieja, but apparently there are some here. The only difference is here you're not allowed to enter or to swim. In Torrevieja, if you want, you can enter, you can swim in those salt lakes. Santa Pola, it's very beautiful. It has amazing beaches and a lot of them, and it's like very long coast. Basically what happened this morning when I started my journey, probably in about third or fourth kilometer, I noticed that my front tire was getting a bit flat. So I just pumped it because it didn't seem that I couldn't find anything on the outside that I would say, oh, it's pinched. I pumped it in and it worked out all the way to here. So it was about like 30-ish kilometers that my tire was fine, like even though I pumped the air inside and everything was completely fine. Here in Santa Pola, when I took a break for a lunch, I noticed that my front tire again started to lose air. I pumped it in again and I was riding for about maybe 3-4 kilometers when I noticed that it was again in the same situation as it was before. So I said, okay, let me just go to check it out. This is not going to be good if I hit the road. I have about 20 kilometers left. And then I noticed that basically my tire is going to be completely flat. I came here. Yeah, this is the very nice beachfront view and everything. And I decided just to check what is happening with my front tire and to exchange it at least for the replaceable tube that I bought. And when I was checking the tire from the outside, I really couldn't see anything. And on the inside, I just felt a little pinch. And then I checked it out and it was actually like really, really little. So probably it got very small hole that I wouldn't be able to find right now. Let me first get this little pinch outside. Gee, it was hard to get it out because, I mean, it was very little, but in the end when I took it out, it was about like this size. It got somehow, I don't know, I couldn't even see it from the outside where it was. I put a new tire because I do not want to deal now searching for that hole. I'm going to deal with that once when I reach Alicante. And I'm going to treat myself with at least something to eat right now since I already stopped. And yeah, enjoy this beautiful view. Hello from Alicante. I arrived at 5 o'clock, around 5 o'clock. I took a shower, I actually ate, and in the end I ended up fixing my tube for my bicycle just to find out if there is really a hole and everything, since I found that little piece of the metal in my tire. Found a hole, I fixed it, and I have a repair tube just in case if something happens with this one. Today was a very hot day. Talking about today's ride, I can say that I saw some very beautiful places, very nice villages, and it was amazing. The ride was really nice. Most of the time I had the bike lane, so I was not on the main road, which was again perfectly fine for me and safer for me as well. I crossed some of the salt lakes just near the Santa Pola. Some of them had that pinkish color. I mean, I'm not sure if you will be able to see it on the camera or on the photos. Even for me, it was hard to see that pinkish color because of the reflection of the sun. But when the reflection was moving a little bit, then you could see that it's really pink. Yeah, they told me that apparently in the summer months the temperatures get higher. Of course, the lake gets smaller because it's not very deep, and it gets very pink color. There are some other very famous pink lakes in other parts of the world. For us Europeans, this is the closest one, the village called Torrevieja, and there they have pink lake. Yesterday I put my hand inside of it just to feel what is water temperature, because I was expecting it's going to be pretty cold. But it was so warm. The lake in Torrevieja is the only lake where you are going to be able to swim. My hand, when I took it out, felt very oily. The concentration of salt is very high and you're actually going to float. I'm planning to spend 2 nights here. I know that lately I've been doing a lot of those 2 nights in the cities, but just because I'm entering the area that I like a lot. For me, maybe I'm personally attached to the Valencian region just because it was one of the first places in Spain where I traveled alone. It was the base where, after taking 1 year of Spanish classes in Croatia, I arrived to Valencia and I took about 10 days of additional classes in the language school, and I just fell in love with these regions. One thing I forgot to mention. Today I passed my 1,000 kilometers. So my first 1,000 kilometers in total, I just passed that. Take care, safe travels, and see you tomorrow.